think I'm about ready to start painting my stems now. My flowers are both dry, and I'm trying to guess where I want to put my stems. I'm not a great artist by any means, and I'm not good at composition, so I'm going to totally fake this. But I think I want the stem for the left flower to kind of curve over this way, and then the stem for the right-hand flower to be fairly straight up. And that's just my guess. So I'm going to start with yellow, again using all the same colors. And I'm just going to kind of slop this out. Again, it really doesn't matter. Something like that. And then the stem for this one, a little straighter. Usually you want the stems larger at the bottom and smaller at the top, and I sure didn't do that. But I'm going to clean my brush. And I'm going to add some blue now, because yellow and blue make green. And I'm not really going to mix this particularly. I'm just going to kind of slop it on again. And those are my stems. So now I want to make my leaves. And the leaves typically are kind of have a small stem on them, and then I'm just going to lay my brush down and make kind of a shape like that. I'm not worried about it being great again. I'm just going to make a shape. So I'm going to, the stems on chrysanthemums, the little leaves tend to be 1 and then 2, and then 1 and then 2. And I'm not going to try to make them look alike at all, but I'm going to use my yellow. I'm going to make a stem, and I'm just going to kind of glob on, try for a high point up at the end. And I think I'll put one here, and these probably are not botanically correct at all, but they kind of work for me. I'm going to put another one, I think maybe here. And you can decide if they get bigger or smaller. Is it further away? Is it close up? And one here. And then I'm going to go into the other stem. Draw a leaf. Make sure there's a higher point on it. Maybe do one here. It's going to cross over in front of that other one. And one here. I'm kind of running out of paint, and I just used the brush I was using before, so it was a mixture at that point. I think I'll just add some blue to some of these to kind of make them a little different. This one needs a higher point. And again, I'm not really worried about accuracy here, just kind of having some fun slopping some paint around. So I think this is good at this point, and I'm just going to let it dry again. This painting is now dry, and I am done painting. It's going to be time for me to move on to my Sharpie marker. I did want to point out one of the leaves I thought came out particularly well. If we look at this one at the left side, you can see it's certainly irregularly shaped. There's some white space left, there's dark, there's light. This one came out really nice. That one's going to be a lot of fun to do with the Sharpie marker. I'm kind of worried that my stems are all big and fat and they did not get smaller as they went up. So I think I'm going to try to compensate for that with the Sharpie marker as I do it. So next video, on to the Sharpie.